Howdy. I've known Mary Jo since our days at A&M in the 1970s while we were both living at Keithley, Fowler, and Hughes. Her time at Texas A&M instilled in her a lifetime of service. While a student at Texas A&M, she was involved in student government, volunteered in athletics, supported what is now the 12th Man Foundation, and was a fish camp counselor. Through the Association of Former Students, she served multiple times as the class of 1978 class agent. In her hometown of Houston, our hometown, she was active in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for some 10 years. Mary Jo serves the College Station Noon Lions Club as program and membership chairs. With the board of Scotty's House, she helps children and families navigate the issues of child and domestic abuse. She served as president of the College Station Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. She was one of the first 11 members of the College Station Police Department's volunteer emergency support team. Mary Jo addresses the urgent needs in society and community. Residing in a college town, we all know that driving safely is a key issue. Mary Jo saw her opportunity to engage with that issue and to promote change. Working with the court system, Mary Jo designed an experiential program as a response to young drivers whose poor choices resulted in court action. Over 99% of the participants of the program are Texas A&M students, and at least 60% of those are women students. The numbers of women students enrolled in the program is on the increase, and she continues to engage and serve the women of her community through that program. It is with my distinct pleasure that I nominated Mary Jo Prince for the Women Former Student Network Legacy Award. Mary Jo, congratulations, well deserved, thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy. It is with sincere gratitude and the truest of Aggie pride that I accept the 2020 Legacy Award from the Texas Aggie Women's Network. Thank you, Lynn Hagan, for your confidence in nominating me. And thank you to Kristen Cox and the selection committee for not only this wonderful award, but for the privilege of sharing the Legacy Award spotlight with my dear friend and true Aggie women inspiration, Randy Mays Knapp. Since 2008, I have watched some of the most amazing Aggie women be honored with this coveted Legacy Award, including my classmates, Shelley Potter and Dr. Sue Rudd Bailey, my nominator, Lynn Hagan, and my late dear friend, who I will always call my mentor, Laura Dean Mooney. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine that my name would be added to a list of these women who walked the A&M campus as leaders and whose steps that were taken following their graduations have left even more impactful, trailblazing footprints along their professional paths, both nationally and worldwide. My wish is that I make them proud as I honor and follow their legacies. And may we all delight in knowing that no matter where or how far away our life's journeys take us, all roads bring us right back to our beloved Texas A&M. It seems I'm reminded every day in some way that making the decision to attend and graduate from Texas A&M was the smartest choice I could have ever made. The day my Aggie ring went on my hand was an unforgettable one. And yes, the morning that I finally graduated and walked across the stage with a degree in my hand was a monumental one. But there are things that just keep all of us Aggies strong, like the times we get to share and live out our favorite Aggie traditions, appreciating our lifelong Aggie friendships and cherishing our priceless relationships. Learning from and respecting those former students who came before us, while mentoring and inspiring those Aggies who came after us. These are the times on which we reflect why we wisely chose to attend Texas A&M, the days that reinforced our values, the days that built our Aggie core values. Like a vintage Messina Hoff wine, an award like this one is better when shared. So I'd like to share and dedicate my Legacy Award to some very special people who played significant roles in my Aggie life. First and foremost, to my parents, the late Hazel and Joe Prince, who sacrificed so that I could attend Texas A&M, and who I'm pretty sure had as much fun in my being a Texas A&M student as I did. Secondly, yes, to my class of 78 classmates, the best class. A class who we always make sure that we keep each other feeling younger, not older, at our 5-year reunions. And lastly, to my family, my lifelong friends, my former roommates, and my professional colleagues who inspire me every day to continue serving the Aggie family and the Brazos Valley and Bryan College Station community. Thank you to the Texas A&M Women's Network, Gig'em, and God bless.
Hi, I'm Carrie Coleman, class of '84. Thank you for joining me in celebrating Randy Mays Knapp, recipient of the Aggie Network Legacy Award and Mays Business School graduate class of '79. I first met Randy when we served together on the 12th Man Foundation Advisory Board back in the '90s. It was Randy who became the first woman selected to serve on the governing board. On the face of it, her professional credentials as a consultant for Arthur Andersen, infused with a passion to serve Texas A&M, made her the perfect woman to break the glass ceiling for women like me. But her greatest strength came from an unseen force in her life, her faith. Randy always knew who she was and what her purpose in life was, whether it was the mother of 3 daughters, the wife of Averett Knapp, class of '76, or as a business and civic leader. People who know Randy know that her efforts are fueled by her faith in Christ. Her mission statement in life is helping others be the best that they can be. That has enabled her to focus and set accountability for her own endeavors. So how has that personal mission statement impacted the world around her? Well, she has trained, challenged, and mentored hundreds of professionals to tap into their own unique strengths and experiences through her marketing career at Arthur Andersen, also known as Accenture. She's helped hundreds of private clients as well as students at the Mays Business School polish their social and leadership skills as a certified etiquette and leadership coach. She has led and continues to lead many nonprofit organizations in achieving their fundraising and mission goals, whether it's through her church, her sorority, or a number of civic organizations like the Brazos Valley Symphony Orchestra, the PTOs of her children's schools, and the prenatal clinic in Brazos Valley. She also lives out her faith by building God's kingdom as a Bible study leader. And for this audience, it's important that you know Randy didn't just break the barrier for women in the 12th Man Foundation. She also broke it for women by being the first woman to head the Houston A&M Club. And she also was the first woman to serve as chair of the Chancellor's Century Council. Randy knows her purpose in life, and she has served it well by helping others draw on their God-given talents. For she knows when you're doing what God created you to do and tapping into his power, your success goes beyond anything you could ever imagine. I am so grateful to be Randy's friend. And I know everyone that has been inspired and served by her mission in life is blessed because she answered the call to serve her life purpose. Congratulations, Randy, on receiving the highest honor of the Women's Aggie Network.
Imagine being nominated for the Academy Awards. You're invited to the ceremony, seated in a prime location wearing a lovely ball gown with gorgeous loaned jewelry. You wait in anticipation for your name to be called as an honoree, with your heart beating out of your chest. And you wait for those words, and the Oscar goes to, and they call your name. And at that point, you just want to call your mom and share the exciting news with her. But instead, you gracefully walk to the podium, telling yourself positively, I will make this journey successfully. You are given a smile, a hug, and the Oscar. And in less than 3 minutes, you're supposed to thank everyone who was a part of this life journey. That's not exactly how I was told that I was a recipient of the 2020 Legacy Awards, but the emotions are very similar. Surprise, excitement, delight, humility. Holding my Oscar, well, actually my reading glasses in case I need to read something, I want to thank the members of the Legacy Award Committee for believing in me as a role model for Aggie women. That makes me smile. Here's what I know. Becoming an Aggie was one of the best decisions of my life. Aggie's past, present, and future have encouraged, mentored, and challenged me to become the best version of myself. They lived out the Aggie core values of respect, excellence, leadership, loyalty, integrity, and selfless service, behaviors I choose to exhibit because I wear the Aggie ring. I am here because Aggies believed in me. The Aggie who took a risk on me by hiring me for my first job at Arthur Andersen. The Aggie, class of 76, who gave me money for postage and printing in support of me starting an Aggie happy hour in Houston. That Aggie went on to become my husband, and he's still supportive of me. Don West, who saw leadership potential in me and asked me to serve in a leadership role with the Houston A&M Club. Jerry Cox and Arno Krebs, who championed me for a spot on the executive committee of the 12th Man Foundation. Watching Jerry demonstrate leadership and selfless service as he led the 12th Man Foundation was life-changing. My daughter, Sterling Knapp, who took the time to nominate me as a 2015 Fish Camp namesake and garnered the support of her sisters who are Aggies at heart. Carrie Baker Coleman, who believed my suitcase of experiences was worthy of a nomination for this award. There have been many people on my life journey who have seen value in me. To them, I owe great thanks. I am here because of a loving and generous God who created me with gifts, talents, and abilities to work hard and to make a difference in this world. I owe him all the glory because I know with confidence I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. As a woman who wears many hats, thank you for recognizing that a life journey that changes with the seasons is often the most challenging one for a woman. In my opinion, being a confident and authentic woman who empowers herself to make a difference in this world using the gifts and talent she has been given is the key to a life well lived. I challenge you to live well. Gig 'em.